discuss this new Star Trek animated series I got in mind for Nickelodean. You know, not to be confused with the even stupider idea for the Below Decks idea. No, this is going to be involving basically a group of, as they describe as lawless teens who discover a derelict Starfleet ship and use it to search for adventure, meaning, and salvation. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. And the little puff piece of Dan and Kevin have crafted a story that honors exploratory spirit in a way that's never been done before. There's a reason why, guys. While the Nickelodeon team blew us away with their excitement and bringing Trek to a younger audience around the world. Okay. Putting aside the basic inanity of the entire idea to begin with, let's do the old thing of translate this into a real world situation. You're asking us to believe, like, the equivalent of some kids finding a Navy cruiser, a U.S. Navy cruiser, abandoned, and these kids been able to fire it up, run it around, and nothing's gonna happen. It's like, first you got the technical. We're not talking, somebody's speedboat here. We're talking a ship. And they're also asking us to believe that Starfleet would just leave this thing out there. Like Richard Jordan and Hunt for Red October, we're not talking some, pilot with his MiG. They're gonna want this ship back. And which is why it's a stretch to believe that it would be left derelict to begin with. The second they fire it up, guess what also fires up? The transponder identifying the ship. The second they come within range of a communications relay, it's going to relay its position back to Starfleet and say, hey, help me, I'm being hijacked by a bunch of idiot kids. So, no, nothing about this, even just the premise works. Okay, this isn't Star Wars, where you're just going to a couple of twerps hop onto the Millennium Falcon and fly it off. No. You want a believable military organization, they're not going to let this thing fly like this. And just... a starship is not the mystery machine, How stupid... Like John D. Black said, you can only ask your audience to believe one impossible thing at a time. When you go beyond that, you've lost them. We're talking a few impossible things just in the premise, never mind individual stories. You're asking that Starfleet would allow a ship to be abandoned somewhere and not, bring it back or destroy it, and that these kids would be able to find it, get it up and running, and run it, and that once they do so, Starfleet's not going to come after them and want the ship back. That's about 3 or 4 right there before you even said one word of dialogue or even seen a character sketch. No. In fact, this is precisely the kind of idiotic storytelling idea that Star Trek was created to prevent in the first place. Because, remember that time we're talking Lost in Space and other stupid things like that. And then the idea kind of reared its ugly head again when they were talking about bringing back Star Trek to TV. They were going to have a bunch of cadets run the Enterprise. And Roddenberry said, look, I can do better than that. Said, would you please? And that's what brought it out, essentially retirement, to do Star Trek Next Generation, to put an experience, and also the animated show there. They were going to have the thing of, the crew, and then he got a little kid sidekick along, he'd say, each one of them. And Roddenberry put an end to that. No kids. So get them back, and then essentially you have really Star Trek's 4th season in animated form. And there were sketches done. There was going to, a kid Vulcan and a kid, and oh god, I think the only thing missing was some, stupid robot or animal of some sort, or dog. This on a certain level, this is a complete betrayal of Star Trek's entire idea. This is what the show is prevented to go against, to get away from. The idiotic juvenile mentality of this is Star Trek, this is science fiction for kids. No, it's not. It's not science fiction for anybody with a functioning cortex. So, another case of the merger cannot happen fast enough so they shut all this stuff down and send Kurtzman and his merry band of morons packing. So, links down below, Patreon, PayPal, Patreon, yada yada. We still need some help doing stuff here. I've got a few things, I got some paperwork in the room to get at least those royalties talking about before getting going. And tomorrow's the first, so get that little Patreon money in. I can always use more patrons, because at the point right now I'm only getting like $46 a month minus the percentage that Patreon gets. So still need your help, guys. Still need more subs and still need more patrons. So click down below, pick a support level you like. Even if it's just like and support, like and share the videos. Keep it around, keep it going. We're starting to build. I want to keep this thing going. Catch you later. Thank you.